6'2". She's 6'2" of black beauty. She handles her.
What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good?
And she handles her
Man,
like Cleopatra.
what's happening?
Cleopatra Jones. She's hunting for the head of the most vicious.
Peru in the building.
Shelley Winters, Ms. Big.
I'll take that.
On the ropes. Oh my God, that's funny. Let me get rid of this dude. Oh man, that's so funny. Yeah, somebody just got blocked for saying dumb shit. Shout out to my man PR Dean. Oh man, who is ready for PRS Fest? Yes, PRS Fest coming soon, man. A lot of good things. Shout out to Redman and Method Man. Yeah, no, it's going to be a good one. Afghanistan, yes. Shout out to Afghanistan. Yeah, no negativity on the live, man. I can't entertain that, man. I just can't. 416 Styles. Shout out to the T-Dot. Word. Yeah, no doubt. I don't reply to those bozos, man. Nondescript people. How dare you have a nondescript page and pay for verification? Remember the Latin Dancers crew from Crotona and Prospect? I don't remember that name. Yeah, you gotta remember, there were a lot of people out back then. I was super young when I was first getting into hip hop. I used to go to these park jams or block parties, and there was a lot that I saw and a lot of names that I never knew. So sometimes it's the experience that I remember more than the individuals' names. There are more people who had a greater impact on me because I had a more direct experience with them. I'm the worst when it comes to certain names, man. I am terrible. But if I've had somewhat regular contact or communication with you, more than likely I'm gonna remember your face and all that stuff. And sometimes you just need a little reminder, you know? Yeah. So yeah. Oh man, hey, who do you guys have today? You got Argentina or Colombia? Who do you have? What up, Betty? Jersey City Jeff in the house. I'm heading up to Ventanas right now to watch the game. Yes. Tornado in the house. Shout out to the B-boys, B-girls, DJs, MCs. Right. So yeah, Colombia. Okay, that's one Colombia. You can't vote for Colombia twice, but I see you fixed the spelling, so that was good. It's Colombia, everyone. Don't get it twisted. There's no U in Colombia, the country. Yeah, no doubt. Ooh, if you set your language to Spanish, it'll probably fix it, and then it'll mess up all your English words. So yeah, man. Let me see. Did anyone see that one-sided documentary, Breaking on the One, Oh, Africa Islam. What's up, my bro? Africa Islam and my brother, Robert Cologne, are the first B-boys I had ever seen in my life. So, shout out to Africa Islam. I had no idea as to what they were doing. I was embarrassed that my brother was throwing himself on the floor. I didn't understand. There was no music. They were just getting down on the concrete in front of where we lived. And I put my head down in shame. I'm like, oh, man, why is my brother throwing himself on the floor? Who's my favorite graph writer? Ooh, man. I would say those, Dondi, in terms of my favorite writers, those, Dondi, Crash, Kaz 207. Who else? I've always, I was always a fan of, CIA, TC5, IBM, TMT. Those are the crews that I grew up knowing about. Of course, you had, people who like, the names stand alone, like Lee Quinones. But yeah, those are the people. Oh, KRS is gonna be in Albany. Oh shit! And I'm gonna give you guys. You want a little special update on PRS Fest that no one else is gonna get unless you tell them right now? You want to know a little secret? You guys want a PRS Fest secret right now that I've been holding close to my chest? Let me see. Hold your heads. Yeah. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? No. Y'all ready? Nah, you ain't ready. Nah, I'm not even telling you. Forget it. You already acting like you know. Some people acting like they know already. Jersey City Jeff acting like he know. Come on now. Come on now. Shout out to Feisty Phoenix. Big Ben Designs in the house. I'm in federal prison talking to y'all. Well, I'm glad you're smart enough to pick a crime that puts you in the best prison environment possible. May your commissary stay stacked. May your visits be in abundance. May your girl still be there when you get out. I'm just saying. And may you not be a rat. Oh yeah, no, I got no cars in front of me. I wouldn't look if there was a car in front of me. But, alright. Nah, yeah, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. With the climate of all the bullshit going on within hip-hop and race relations, and believe me, it is bullshit, KRS-One will be doing a global hip-hop State of the Union address and discussing how hip-hop has served as a bridge between so many cultures and how it is best to continue to maintain that bridge and use it as a way to do the same work that it always has done, bring people together. So, expect some great words from the Blast Master KRS-One. There are going to be some gems dropped. There will be some major gems dropped at PRS Fest. And I'm working on someone else. Man, trust me, I have some surprises. If you haven't gotten your tickets, honestly, man, I mean, if you're saying I wish I could be there, and that's because you literally just can't be there, I understand that. But wishing you can be there and you know you can do something about it, it just sounds like you're just bullshitting me. But this will be one for the record books. Anyone who knows me and how I've thrown my events when it comes to hip-hop, you know we bring it. We bring that hip-hop hardcore, and we support every element of hip-hop. So just know that I have extra meaning for going as hard as I'm going to go this year. And I want to say, you know, of course, I'm always going to represent for my Latinos, but the bigger picture is the relationship between hip-hoppers in general. That's super, super important. You know, we have to make sure and educate, you know, make sure that shit is done right, educate, make sure that we're putting on an amazing hip-hop experience. We even have Spain won. The game hasn't even started. Oh no, that's a different game. Yeah, that's a Euro game. But anyway, let's just focus on doing the right thing, man. Hey, let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you an interesting story. This is the behind-the-scenes story of the Hip Hop 50 anniversary event at Yankee Stadium. Now, if I'm boring you, let me know. If you want to hear the story, you know, give me a 7-7. If you want to hear the story, I want to see enough 7-7s to make it worth my while. Okay? If I don't see the 7-7, I'm not going to tell you the story. I only see one. That's a Jersey City Jeff. Okay, Paulski. Okay. It's only like 4 of them. That's right. Oh, there goes another one from the BX. Always love. Cool Rock Ski. All right, check it out. I'll tell you the story. All right. At rehearsal for the event at Yankee Stadium, we were there a day before, and literally there was a monsoon, a crazy storm of rain that was, I guess, like the rain was so hardcore during rehearsal, it was blowing sideways. And when it's blowing sideways, you know, depending upon which way the stage is facing, that meant that on that day, the stage was Islam was funny. The stage was taking rain in, so that meant the screen, the turntables, the digital screen, the flooring, you know, and glitches were happening. People were wet. We're trying to figure it out. There are delays, and before, you know, when I went out there on stage, I asked Fat Joe, I was like, hey, you know, do you want us to dance on the runway that goes out into the crowd, or do you want us to fall back and stay back on the back part of the stage? And he was like, no, just stay on the main stage area and all good. So I'm standing out there and I'm thinking, shit, man, the last time I was at Yankee Stadium, it was for the Bad Bunny concert. So at that Bad Bunny concert, the amount of unity, and not just like Puerto Rican unity, but there were a lot of people who weren't Puerto Rican, a lot of Latinos, but there were also white and black people who were singing Bad Bunny music. And you know, that day I was like, wow, this guy, Bad Bunny, is amazing. Like, what he made me feel in terms of my perspective and his impact. I felt like Bad Bunny is a cultural revolutionary. And I started thinking like, wow, you know, I gotta have a flag. I have to come out here and wave a big flag, because we're gonna be one of the only Latinos on stage at the celebration. So I started reaching out to a bunch of influencers and friends, especially Puerto Rican ones. And I was like, hey, anyone who got the biggest flag that I could take out onto the stage at Yankee Stadium? And so I also told them, hey, if we could find, just to show love to Dominicans as well, because there's a heavy Dominican population, I said, hey, if we could get a double-sided flag that has, you know, the right color blue for the Puerto Rican flag, and the other side Dominican, we could, you know, continue to let people know, like, hey, we all here together. And so scrambling, calls going for like 24 hours back and forth to people. A couple of people like, yo, I got this person, that person. And then my homegirl, eventually, she goes by Brooklyn Storm. You can find her on IG. She's an activist, super amazing Afro-Latina. And she was able to get me the right flag. Big flag, and with the right color blues. They couldn't get me a double-sided flag for a Dominican flag as well. But I was like, all right, cool, you know. But when I got the flag, like, she pulled it out of a bag. It was mad wrinkled. And I'm thinking, like, all right, cool. It's an hour before I got to go in the stadium and be, you know, for my call time. And maybe I'll find, you know, I got to find somebody to get me a flagpole, as well as get the flag steamed or ironed, because I wasn't going to disrespect the flag and have a wrinkled, shabby looking flag out there. So I go in the stadium, we're like asking around. Eventually there was this guy who came in. He was on the flamboyant side. He was handling wardrobe and stuff like that. And I was like, hey, can you possibly, you know, iron the flag? And then he was like, it's okay, I'm gonna do it for you. And the way he says it, I'm just saying, New York gay people are special. The character and flavor is amazing, like, undeniably. Like, it's just all around great people. So he goes and he gets my flag pressed up, hooks it up, and I'm telling him, hey, you know, like, is there any way I can get a flagpole? And so he couldn't find anything. So I told B-Boy Gravity, I'm like, yo, we about to do this shit guerrilla style, and I'm gonna find a maintenance dude to help me find a flagpole or whatever it is. So as soon as I walk out the dressing room, I'm like, yo, this dude's there. It's like, yo, Latino dude. His name is Fred Torres. And I go, yo, my man, we the only Latinos performing tomorrow, man. I got a flag that needs to be waved. I need a flagpole. Can you help me? This dude goes, yo, I know who you are. I got you. And by the way, you chased my brother out of botanical gardens back in the days when you were kids. And I'm thinking like, ah, shit, man. That's messed up, man. I'm bumping into a dude who I chased his brother out of a park one day. So I'm feeling bad. I'm like, yo, my man, like, I'm sorry. We were kids. We did a lot of wild shit. please give your brother my apologies. So, you know, he goes and he comes back like right before we have to go on stage. This dude delivered to me a PVC pole that he had cut in the main the shop of Yankee Stadium, and wraps it up, red, white, and blue tape, makes it look sexy. I'm ready to go, and then you know, when it's our time to go out there, I come out with the flag, me and B-Boy Gravity, and you know, we start dancing, doing our thing. And then when Gravity was finishing his second run on stage, I'm like, I know Joe told us not to go out on the runway of the stage, but well, first of all, the people made noise when we first came out. The welcoming that we got was amazing. Like, the crowd roared, and you know, I was blown away. I was like, wow, this is really nice. So when when Gravity's finished, I start thinking, all right, well, you know what? Joe said not to go out there, but I need to wave this flag even more within the crowd. So I start walking out onto the runway, into the crowd, and I'm waving the flag, and I hear this roar. I hear this amazing roar, and I'm keeping the intensity on my face. I'm waving hard, and in my mind, I'm like, holy shit. This, like, there's a moment happening right now. Like, I felt the love. There was black people, white people, the Latinos, everyone in the crowd. The whole stadium just erupted, and my mind was blown. I couldn't believe what was happening. So after the show, we ended up doing our thing, and I forgot the flag there. And I'm thinking, like, damn, man, that was a historic moment, and now I don't have the flag from that historic moment, you know. So I'm kind of tight. And several days later, that guy Fred Torres reaches out to me. He's like, yo, I got your flag. Somehow, within that, you know, within what was going on, the dude came across the same flag which he created the flagpole for. And he hits me up, and I'm like, yo, my dude, I need that flag. That's like, that, you don't know how important that flag is to me right now. That flag really means a lot. How can I get the flag? He goes, yo, I got you, man. Let's meet up. And I'm like, yo, you know, and I'd like to, like, bring you a gift bag, you know, as well as bring a gift bag for your brother, you know. So please tell your brother I got this gift bag for him. And he goes, yo, honestly, I had a talk with my brother about the time you chased him out of Botanical Gardens, and he told him basically that his brother was hanging out with this dude, and the dude was fucking with us. He was basically fucking with us, fucking with the wrong people, and we chased him out. So I was like, yes, it wasn't our fault. So I got to meet his brother. He came down. We chatted it up. It was all love. And, you know, and now I'm currently friends with the guy, Fred Torres. And I'm happy to say that we weren't being troublemakers. We weren't being bullies. We were defending ourselves. And I got my flag back. And for me, that means everything. So yeah, that's my hip-hop 50th anniversary. Well, actually, wait, let me finish. I would say after that, one of the most important things that was ever said to me by the people who watched it online and the people who were there to witness it, multiple people had came up to me, and I'll paraphrase it, and said, yo, we know you came out with that Puerto Rican flag, but when you came out with that flag, that was for all of us. And that right there made everything perfect for me, because it was for all of us. It meant, you know, me doing that meant that people could see, you know, during a time when people were trying to discredit, that we still represented and made sure that our presence was felt. So yeah, that's my, I would say that's my Hip Hop 50 moment that I will cherish for the rest of my life. Because it was, you know, that flag became bigger than my intention and impacted more than I set out to do. So yeah, that's it. That's the deal. All right, y'all. I think I might save this one. I'll let this ride, all right? And have a good day. I'm going to go watch Colombia right now. And Argentina. Catch you guys later. Peace.